Hey Python enthusiasts! Welcome back to another exciting coding adventure. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Python tuples. And trust me, it's going to be a blast. First things first, what exactly are tuples, you ask? Well, think of them as your trusty, unchangeable lists. Imagine jotting down items on a shopping list, but once they're on there, they're sealed in stone. No edits allowed. Now let's roll up our sleeves and start creating a tuple. We'll use those handy parentheses to work our magic. Here's how it's done. We're going to fashion a tuple, and we'll call it our shopping cart. We're filling it with scrumptious goodies like apples, bananas, chips, and soda. Boom, our tuple is all set. Now let's figure out how to actually access the items within this nifty container using something called indexing. It's like flipping through your shopping list to find what you need. So we'll create a new variable called firstItem to hold the items we find in our shopping cart. Here we're using square brackets and index 0 to fetch the first item, which happens to be apples. Next up, we're going for the second item using index 1, which is bananas. And to do this, we'll create another variable called secondItem to hold the items we find in our shopping cart. But wait, there's more. Python is feeling fancy and allows us to use negative indexing too, like searching our list from the end. So, let's grab the last item using a negative index of 1, which happens to be soda, and store the item in a new container called soda bottle. All right, now it's time to show off our loot. We'll use the trusty print function to display our treasures. Print first item, print second item, and finally, print soda bottle. Let's fire up this code and witness the magic unfold. Voila! We've successfully accessed items from our tuple using both positive and negative index. Okay, hold on to your hats because here's a neat trick. Python lets us convert other data structures into tuples using something called the tuple key. Constructor. Imagine we have a fruits list with some delectable fruits like apple, banana, and cherry. We can work our magic like so. We'll create a new tuple and name it fruit tuple. Then we'll use the tuple constructor and pass in our fruits list. And that's it. We've conjured up a brand new tuple using the tuple constructor. Curious about the type of object we've created? Well, let's find out. We'll use the print function along with the type function to reveal the mystery. Let's run this code and unveil the answer. There you have it, it's a tuple. Congratulations! You've just unlocked the secrets of Python tuples, from creating them to accessing items using both positive and negative indices, and even converting other data structures into tuples using the tuple constructor. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to show your appreciation with a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more exciting coding content. Questions or suggestions? Feel free to share them in the comments below. Now, let's dive into the next thrilling concept. All right, let's talk about updating tuples. You see, tuples are like those unchangeable, rock-solid lists in Python. But what if you want to make some changes? Well, here's the trick. You convert the tuple into a list, make your updates, and then convert it back to a tuple. Imagine you've got a tuple of fruits. To update this tuple, we'll perform a little transformation. First, we'll convert it into a list called fruits list. It's easy, just put the tuple inside the list constructor. Bingo! Our tuple is now a mutable list. Now, we can make changes. Let's say we want to swap out banana for kiwi. We'll use the index to do it. It's as simple as typing the list name, fruits list, and specifying the index 1 for banana and the new fruit, kiwi. Fantastic. Our list is updated, but we're not done yet. Now the final touch. We convert our list back into a tuple using tuple constructor. Let's do it. Brilliant. We've got our freshly updated tuple. Time to see the magic. Let's print the updated fruits tuple. Drumroll, please. Running this code reveals our freshly updated tuple. And there you have it, a freshly updated tuple. Now, what if you want to add items to a tuple? Well, here's the thing. Once a tuple is created, you can't directly add items to it. But don't worry, We have a workaround for that too. We can convert the tuple to a list, add our items, and then switch it back to a tuple, like we did to update the tuple. Let's begin by creating a tuple called colors tuple, containing 3 string elements, red, green, and blue. This tuple represents a collection of colors. First, we convert it into a mutable list called colors list. Our tuple is now a flexible list, ready for some color mixing. Here comes the fun part. We'll add a new color, yellow, using the append method. Lists are like clay. We can shape them as we please. Boom. Yellow is now part of our list. But wait, we can't leave it as a list, right? Let's transform it back into a tuple. Now we convert our modified colors list back into a tuple named updated colors tuple. This step is important because we originally wanted to work with tuples, which are immutable. Our job here is done. We've got our updated colors tuple. Time to reveal the masterpiece. Let's print updated colors tuple and see the magic. Our code successfully added a new color to the tuple. Drum roll again. Running this code showcases our fresh, colorful tuple. There you go. We have a new tuple with newly added items. Now, let's wrap things up by talking about removing items from a tuple. Unfortunately, just like adding items, you can't remove elements directly from a tuple because it's immutable. But you guessed it. We can use the same list trick. So, here first, we convert the tuple into a list. Here's how. Our tuple is now a flexible list. Now, let's say we want to remove green. Simple. We use the remove method on the list, specifying the item to remove. So just type the list name, dot, and select remove method, and type the color name which you want to remove. Ta-da! Green is out of the picture. And, as always, we convert our modified colors list back into a tuple. We're back to a safe and sound tuple. Time to witness the magic of subtraction. We'll print updated colors tuple to see the result. Drum roll one last time. Running this code shows our updated tuple without green. Hooray! Green is gone from our tuple. And there you have it, folks. We've mastered the art of updating, adding, and removing items from tuples using our trusty list conversion trick. You're now ready to wield tuples like a pro. If you have any questions or awesome suggestions, drop them in the comments below. Now we're diving into some really cool Python magic, unpacking tuples and the asterisk. Buckle up because this is going to be a fun ride. All right, first things first. Tuples. Think of them as unchangeable lists. You create them using parentheses, like this. Now we'll perform a little magic trick. Tuple unpacking. Watch closely. Voila. We've just unpacked our tuple into 3 variables, A, B, and C. Each one holds a value from the tuple, but what if we have a bigger tuple, and we only want to grab some values, not all of them? Enter the asterisk. Now, let's use this magic in a real scenario. Think about weekly sales data. Here we have a container called weekly sales, and it holds sales information. 100, 200, 150, 300, 250, 200, 180, and we want to slice it into the first 3 days and the rest. All right, let's put it in the action. Here I am creating 3 variables, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, to store first 3 days and rest with asterisk. Here, mon, to, and wed contain the sales for the first 3 days, and rest has the sales for the rest of the week. See how neat and organized that is? Now I want to display the sales data for the rest of the week, which is stored in the rest container. Let's print the information on display using print function. Okay? It's time to reveal the data. Let's run this code and see the result. And there you have it, folks. Unpacking tuples and harnessing the power of the asterisk in Python. It's like having a superpower in your coding toolkit. Use it wisely. Thanks for joining us on this Python adventure today. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Python wizardry, and keep coding like a champ. See you in the next one.